Okay, so this video is on Call of Duty World War II. In my opinion, it's the Call of Duty that nobody really gave a chance. I mean, I love this game personally. I love the multiplayer. The campaign is probably like top two in my opinion of the ones that I've played. I'm a really big zombies fan, and the zombies were okay. The zombies I could compare them to was like, BO4. BO4 and World War II zombies were very similar in my opinion. Obviously, them World War II being made by Sledgehammer Games and Black Ops 4 made by Treyarch. Obviously, Treyarch is the best zombies developer. But anyway, I'm getting off track. The main reason why nobody gave this a chance is because after the 3 years of jetpack CODs, AW, BO3, IW, it had movement fatigue, which basically is just how the game was horrifically bad at the start. I mean, even me, one of the biggest World War II glaciers, can admit that. And the reason is because on the first 2 days of the actual game, after it being launched, the servers went down. Therefore, nobody could play the game. So all the people that pre-ordered it, because boost on the ground movement, everything was back, decently TTK, great guns, World War II setting, Call of Duty's roots, it just something was missing. And I feel like the thing that was missing for the most part was, even as me, someone that loves to glaze Call of Duty World War II, is the fact that the created class system or the division system was just horrible. The only real division system or Division 1 I see myself using is the infantry or the mountain division, because those are the two ones I use the most. Infantry, after the update, about 6 months into the game's life cycle, they changed it all up, added new heads, head of director, that kind of stuff. That's where it actually started to change, and the game became fun. Infantry gives you, the ones I know off the top of my head is infantry gives you an extra attachment slot, so I use that one probably the most. I also like Mountaineer or whatever, the sniper one. I like that one since I like to snipe in this game, even though I am god awful trash at it. But anyway, I also love having that extra attachment slot. Anyway, for the camo grind, as someone that always loves grinding camos, this is probably my first Call of Duty that I played during the life cycle in the middle of it, and I did not know how to do the camo grind. I mean, I wasn't that into Call of Duty, but I haven't gone back to it yet, so maybe I could do a video of me going back to it and doing the camo grind, unlocking gold, or what was that mastery camo? Chrome Tiger, gold leopard, gold cheetah, or whatever. And I just thought this game was severely underrated. It was forgotten. Nobody really gave it a chance after the first few weeks or a month after launch. It's a very sad thing, even though I liked it. I thought it was a great game, but I don't really blame them. The problem about that is you can't just have a trash game at launch and then expect them to go, oh, they added a few more updates, let's go back and play it again. But you can't just revamp a whole game 6 months into its 1 year life cycle. I mean, honestly, I love this game. I love this game at its core. I think it's a great game. I love the multiplayer, campaign, zombies, everything about it. I love the aesthetic, World War II setting. I feel like it's mainly just the changes were just too late. If it was in the first month or two, then this game would be talked about more as a top 10 COD, top 7 COD of all time, but it doesn't, which is sad because it is. It's just over half the player base swapped to what, Fortnite. Fortnite was peaked in 2017, 2018 time. And that's when this game's life cycle was. And that's sad because this game is a great game, and not a lot of people are ready to discuss that. Even how long ago was 2017? 8 years ago? Dang, 8 years ago? But anyway, 8 years ago, even 8 years later, people aren't ready to discuss that conversation of this game being considered as a above average or great Call of Duty. It's just not a conversation most people are ready for. But yeah, there are some World War II fans that, like, my friends, they all love World War II. Not like the war, you know what I mean, the COD. But anyway, there's so many people. There's a small community in Call of Duty that glazes this game, like, and I'm a part of it, but just not on a level that some of these other people are. I mean, it's definitely a top 5 COD for me. Well, obviously because it's my first ever COD, but still, I love this game. I love it. But anyway, what was I talking about? I was talking about on how I love the game. Nobody really gave it a chance. I mean, the movement fatigue after IW, AW, Black Ops 3. I mean, Black Ops 3 is probably one of the best Call of Duties of all time. I mean, the zombies multiplayer were perfect, but the campaign, we don't talk about. Not even like the biggest of Black Ops 3 glazers. We don't talk about the campaign. I mean, obviously it was trash, and you had to do research about it, which is stupid. Usually Black Ops campaigns are awesome, but this one just did not. Anyway, I'm getting off track. But World War II, like I said, the division system, everybody hated it. I hated it until they made that change 6 months in, like I also said. Just popped my neck. Anyway, and it's just, the division system was horrible. I didn't do much about the camos. I didn't do a camo grind. But the maps I liked. Like Shipment, I loved. The one I'm playing on right now, I forgot what it's called. I think it's called the USS Texas. I like that one. I also like Occupation, which is obviously a remake of the one map from Modern Warfare 3, the original one. The one set in Paris for the first campaign mission, or one of the campaign missions. I forgot what it's called. But anyway, I think that's really, I love the maps of this game. I also like the gunplay. The TTK was maybe a little too fast, especially for the gameplay, since they didn't add unlimited sprint until 6 months in, when they made that big revamp, put new people as the leads, that kind of stuff, put in new head directors, that kind of stuff. They also, I also liked the idea of being able, if you put a suppressor on certain guns, my main loadout for a while was a grease gun with a reflex sight, extended mag, and a suppressor. I like that you could take on and off the suppressor. I don't know, and it also sounded like a Lego piece, so I like that part too. But yeah, I like the part that you could take the suppressor on and off and that kind of stuff. I also did on how the I also did War. I thought that was a great addition. I liked the one I always played was the one on D-Day, Operation Neptune, I think that's what it's called. I played that one a lot. I also did the sandbox map. I thought that was a great map. But anyway, that's why Call of Duty World War II is the most forgotten, or the most or the game that nobody really gave a chance and they just kind of gave up on it. Well, remember to like and subscribe to my channel. Bye.